This is the triple thread. And by triple thread, it has 3 reeds instead of 2. Me and my buddy from Washington, Steve Schultz, developed this call over the span of about a year. And what we were trying to do is create 3 reeds that are easy to blow, because the more reeds you have, the more difficult it is to get the reeds to harmonize. We figured it out, and the result was a unique sound. The triple thread is real gravelly on the low end. Like an old mature hen. But when you do the greeting call or the hail call, it kind of sounds like a younger hen with a little scratchiness in there. And this call is tough. I mean, it is very durable. Spit, rain, weather conditions. I like it because you can do a lot of things with it. You can manipulate your air. You can get higher pitches. You can get lower pitches. So it's a great call for beginners because it doesn't take a lot of air to use, and it gives you a lot of options when conditions change.
Alright, so this is the Primios Easy Mallard, Primios Easy Mallard. So, again, another standard. Is this polycarbonate? I'm actually going to have to look this up. I'm not sure if these are polycarbonate or if this is some other type of plastic. But nonetheless, standard Primios call, plastic construction. This will resist a lot of the weather and a lot of the temperature changes. Only issue with the thinner plastic calls is they can get cold and sometimes crack in super cold temperatures, but here in California it's not that much of an issue. We really don't get that cold winters. We whine about it when it's like 32 and it starts to freeze. We have fits, so not that bad. And this is relatively thick, so it'll work. But anyhow, this is, like I said, the Primios Easy Mallard, and it's pretty stiff actually, getting the thing open. Hands are slipping on it. Alright, well, it's not wanting to pop open right now, but it's a standard single reed call. Kind of like the Pro Mallard, which there's another video of that as well. These are just side by side. Pretty much the same exact call. Only difference is this one has a tuning port and this one's tuned up a little bit higher than this one, and I'm not sure if that's due to the reed length, reed design, or if it's just the tuning of the specific call, because both of these calls are pretty much identical, and you can probably drop the tuning, well, I know for a fact you can drop the tuning on this one because the reed is pushed all the way up and it's seated completely forward. So you can always drop the tuning back and drop the tone down. Same thing with this one. It's already pretty low, but you could always drop it a little bit more, and if you need to make it higher and it is seated all the way forward, you can just go ahead and trim the reed and push it forward a little bit more to bring the tuning up. And we'll be able to check that out on other videos as well. But again, standard Primios call. Good construction, good sound right out of the box, and it will work for a basic duck call and for starting out. So give this one a shot if you need something inexpensive that's going to work.
Cold-Blooded series is our loudest duck call by far. You open water guys, this is the one you need. It's got a cool design. It's that encapsulated acrylic. This one is our newest one. It's called the Cottonmouth. We have a Cottonmouth design with the pearl white insert to mimic the mouth of a cottonmouth. And it is a J-frame, double reed. It'll get super loud.
All right, so this is the Falx WA11. I think it's Falx. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what this is a walnut wood call, single reed, and you can see it's a 3-part gut set. So if you twist this tab right here, this top part pops out separately from this and from the tone board right here. So what you have is a really long and thin reed. So this thing runs with almost no air at all, like almost zero. And the wood really makes the sound extremely muted and really low and deep and really ducky, frankly. I think this probably is one of the most realistic sounding calls. Probably one of the more inexpensive ones as well. But only issue is that it's quiet, like a real bird. So it's not the greatest for reaching out and touching birds in high wind situations because they're not going to hear it. And it's also not the greatest for super rainy days or for migrators that are way the hell out there because, again, they're not going to hear it. What this is good for, though, is call-shy birds, local birds, birds that know they've been hunted or are being hunted. It's great for finishing work, I think. And again, this is a matter of personal preference, but be sure to check these out because these are outstanding for finishing birds, and I love them. Again, that's a Falx WA11.